almost all parents of children with autism spectrum disorder keep searching for what is my child good at? What is my child? So it's not good at, it can start with just he likes or she likes doing certain things. They all like gadgets. They like to work on tablets, iPads, on computers, on laptops, mobiles. Now, what's very fascinating for children is that many children with autism spectrum disorder, as we know, have significant social communication deficits. It also makes them very anxious. Many people fail to understand that children who have autism spectrum disorder also are very anxious in different situations. They are anxious because most of them know they can't manage or they can't understand the environment in which they are. So they would rather stay away from that place. And a gadget or a device is such a nice thing to stay away from, to stay with, because there is no human interaction, there are no eye contacts necessary. All you have to do is press buttons and things happen. So it's fully under their control.
Children on spectrum's core deficit area is language communication, socialization and play. Technology fills up the gap by being predictable, by not demanding too much on socialization, and by being a good play pal. There are many apps nowadays which helps in augmenting communication, both expressive and receptive, which are the core deficit area of ASD children.
There are lots of good apps now which help children learn. So working with the device is good, and as the child grows older, there are many things the child can do with different kinds of apps. So many of these will ultimately help our children to become a lot more independent.
Arush is in autism spectrum and he's a non-verbal child. What I want Arush to do is express himself. So what we get right now is a yes or a no, but we want Arush to express exactly what he feels when he's visiting some place or he had an experience. So for that, the first step what we have done is using Avas for him. That's the app we use, and then typing. So typing has come to a word level right now. So the plan is to take him to the sentence level and make him write the sentences, and maybe eventually him expressing his own feelings as a sentence. It is really important for children on spectrum to get digitally literate, because from where I am seeing, tomorrow he's going to grow old, he's going to go and he will need a whole lot of things than what he needs now. So if he is digitally literate, he is able to Swiggy things for food for him, he's able to online purchase medicines for him and basic necessities for him, then that makes his life very easy and he need not interact with anyone. And the question of people cheating him, that is the basic question that comes to a parent's mind, like how far he is safe, so that safety also.
A person with autism spectrum disorder learns better when the learning environment is structured, it's visual, it's menu driven. So any learning that happens using a digital medium kind of caters to his learning style. The digital medium also serves as a creative tool for many of our trainees. So the use of paint, the use of colors, all of that serves as an expressive outlet. Our trainees also learn multimedia tools. They learn video editing, they learn cropping and image manipulation and data entry. The goal of digital training at Pragati is to enable individuals with autism spectrum disorder and intellectual challenges to use technology in their everyday lives and at work. To send an email to somebody, maybe to scan a document, maybe to take a photocopy, to print out a letter. So there are so many ways, the digital medium can be used in your everyday lives, and that is what we work with our students.
I like about it is doing multimedia. After completing AIMS course, what will I do in future? Where I will get job, and I will get a job somewhere and I will earn salary and I will build up my career and I will become something in life.
Typing and in Word I see so many things in that, like font height, different things. And now I'm typing the data entry thing in Word. Data entry, they say that so much of work will come like that. So I think in that way I may get some amount if I do some entry and give them. I can type fast. I'm trying to improve more.
Many of these children also are good at repetitive and regular, calm and peaceful jobs. So oftentimes they do very well in certain repetitive jobs where they know beforehand what is to be expected, what they must do. And what's very nice for these children is because they are not very socially communicative, they don't go out for coffee breaks, they don't sit and chat and jabber, and they don't waste time just fiddling, just looking at some social media stuff. It doesn't interest them. So employers are quite often very satisfied with them because they want to finish a certain job because they are very orderly and they are very regular, and once they learn something they don't forget it easily and they will do those things correctly.
We started Ali on things like an iPad and the Xbox, and if you remember those little Mario Nintendo things, for her fine motor skills. And we found that over the years her skills on anything to do with today's iPads, phones, our laptops, or my MacBook Air, she used it more than we did. So we gradually realized that anything that we wanted her to do was easier for her to do on a digital medium. And that's where we were, and that's what we built on into her daily schedule, from typing skills to using PowerPoints for travelogues, PowerPoints for recipes and blogs, and data entry for her reading skills. We found that her strength was following a visual menu of any kind, and the interest shown, she could sit for hours at any job that was on the computer. She did PowerPoint presentations for me to use when I did my talks. She loved designing her cards for Ali Bakes, which was her venture years ago, her letterheads. And so we started realizing taking this forward would be something that we wouldn't really have to work at. It would just be a natural progression of what Ali does. That's where this idea grew. That's how Pumpkin Patch began. And the name Pumpkin Patch is from her favorite Cinderella. The pumpkin becomes her coach to meet her Prince Charming. So Ali is a strong believer in magic. So we said, why not take it? Magic happens.
Well, I've been working with Ali the past 12 years or so. Pumpkin Patch for Ali is something that is visible for her from what she's learned, and to be able to see the produce of her hard work, her interests, which has been the computer from when she was little. Gadgets has been her part of her life. So I think to just see something visibly and to see the outcome of it, I think that's what Pumpkin Patch means to her. With Pumpkin Patch, with Ali designing stuff, we are able to print the things that she's designing. So we are focusing mainly on mugs, bottles, coasters. We're also doing calendars and doing tiles and frames. So those are few products that we are trying to work on. Ali loves doing it. She loves the designing part and loves to see the whole thing happen. It is at a starting stage, and what I see in the future, it's a platform for creativity, a platform for inclusion, a platform for just happiness with simple things in life.